Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Amrinder Singh, and today we're gonna learn some special sentences which can make you little confused if you don't know about them. Because these sentences might seem like a question sentences, but they are not. They are kind of regular sentences. That's what we're gonna discuss today, right? But before I start the lesson, I want to let you know that I made new video on Facebook. So this video about is a farm related vocabulary, and it is with the real examples. I was at the farm and I was like showing the real things when I'm explaining. All right, and in this video I would be like speak more Punjabi, and I also speak in English basically to describe some Punjabi words to English. And this video is also going to be good for your listening skills because the way I will speak in Punjabi, it was totally colloquial way. So yeah, follow me on Facebook because on Facebook I would be make more video kind of like which is more toward like with real examples, and it would be like a more Punjabi, which can help you to improve your listening skills. On the other side, on the YouTube, we basically make video about learning stuff, kind of like a classroom. But on the Facebook, it's going to be just me talking and explaining things in Punjabi and in English in both languages. So yeah, just follow me on the Facebook. By the way, I also post this video on the both platforms, but for next time mostly I will be posting the videos where I'm just talking on basically on the Facebook thing, and the learning videos would I would be making, it would be on YouTube. All right, so the link of my Facebook page and my YouTube channel is in the description. Just check it out. So anyway, let's kick this thing off. So basically, these sentences are like sometimes what people they assume in their mind, or maybe they think something is right or wrong according to them, but you think opposite, or maybe you think it is the same everywhere, right? Like I'm gonna give you an example, like somebody who lives in New York, and maybe it's your friend. He told you like ਨਿਊਯਾਰਕ 'ਚ ਤਾਂ ਬਾਹਲਾ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਮ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕੈਲੀਫੋਰਨੀਆ ਮੂਵ ਹੋਣਾਗਾ, right? Which means the person basically he is saying there are a lot of crime in New York, so that's why I wanna move to California, right? Now you in his head like in California the crime is less, right? But according to you it is same, right? In California there are also a lot of crime in your mind, right? So how would you say that? You will say like California की crime घट California की crime घट. Now I use key here, so some people can confused because key means what, right? Maybe you're thinking I asked the question. No, I didn't ask the question. I just like just made a picture in front of that person like "Ote keda kata." All right, another thing, sometimes people use ki and sometimes people use keda. All right, I think mostly when we talk we use keda. Yeah, sometimes people can use ki. All right, keda and ki. So "Ote keda kata," California crime keda kata. All right, so now the person who told me who want to move to California, he would understand what I mean, right? And so he would understand like it's also a lot of crime there. So probably if he still thinks there less crime, he can explain to me, right? So these kind of situations we make these kind of sentences. And now I didn't mean like there's more crime in California, whatever. I didn't mean that. because I don't know how much crime in those states in USA. I was just giving you examples, all right? So another example, for example, your friend like bought a new motorcycle, and you you saw the motorcycle and you just want to give it a try, and but your friend is making excuses, whatever the reason. Maybe he thinks you're gonna drive fast, whatever, or you're gonna hit somewhere else. So in this case you can say de मैं किहड़ा तोड़ दांगा, right? तोड़ना means break it. Now you're not gonna break it, right? So todna means I didn't mean to break the motorcycle. I mean basically when you hit, it's destroyed, whatever, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Now instead of saying just you can also say de main nahi todda, all right? Or let's take another example. For example, your friend is not giving to you because he thinks you're gonna drive so fast, right? And he didn't he that's why he don't want to give you to. And then you can say uh ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਤੇਜ਼ ਭਜਾਉਣਾਗਾ, ਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਤੇਜ਼ ਭਜਾਉਣਾਗਾ, right? So it means you just said you don't drive it fast. Why basically? So this is a pretty indirect kind of thing. Basically you're just giving him idea like you would drive or you would ride on a reasonable speed. So we can take another example. Now maybe your friend bought a new mobile phone and you wanna just check it, and he didn't want to show you whatever, and you can say de मैं केड़ा तोड़ दांगा, all right? So basically you are just describing yourself why you don't wanna show me in my hands. Maybe I'm not like a little kid who is gonna break it, right? That's what it means. Because instead of explaining more hey, give it to me, I'm not kid, whatever, I'm not gonna break your phone, whatever, you can just say in one sentence मैं केड़ा तोड़ दांगा, all right? You can also use की, मैं की तोड़ दांगा, right? You can also use that. So another example, maybe you went somewhere to see a fight between two person, and your friend said maybe the fighter they are not look that strong, whatever, and your friend told that person, whatever, on the red short, uh oh bada kamjora, or oh bada kamjora, it means he is so weak. That's what it say, the guy with in red short. And the guy with the blue short, he also looks weak, whatever. That time you can say oh nili nikkar gada takadaga, oh nili nikkar kida takadaga, right? It means look at the guy with the blue short, he's not as strong as wow. So that's what it means, all right? Did you get what these sentences mean? And another thing, yeah, so when somebody is using key, don't confuse, because people also use key. So in this case it's not a question, it is just a sentence when people describe things, all right? Keda and key in this case is same thing, all right? So, if you think you are getting the value from this podcast and you wanna support this podcast, then you can support it through Patreon and PayPal. Links are in the description. Everything would be appreciated. It would also help this podcast to grow more. By the way, if you had time to understand Punjabi pronouns like active pronouns, passive pronouns, possessive pronouns, then check out my new ebook. It's completely free. Link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and learned something new today. I'll be back with another lesson in another day.